Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. The Last Raider here. Coming at you again with another Indiegogo campaign. This is the one that I am definitely backing. I seen Blade Devil. I don't know when Blade Devil is coming out, folks. I know it's coming out. I think the last time I checked was about a week or two ago. Then I think Raging Golden Eagle said it was like 31, 32 days. So as soon as that drops, I will tell y'all. But this is a campaign you can back right now. And I am planning on backing this immediately because I'm a big fan of Sylvester Stallone. I love the guy running around with the big knives. It's one of the reasons why. Actually, a little known fact: Sylvester Stallone is the reason why me and both my cousins would run around the deer woods with giant Bowie knives on, because we just thought carrying a big knife was the coolest thing in the world, because Sylvester Stallone in Rambo movies always carried a big knife. And we were like, yeah, we got to have the big survival knives and whatnot. Anywho, we have oh my god, yes, you're gonna love this. So let's jump into this whole campaign right here. Funding: The Expendables Go to Hell graphic novel. The Expendables Are Back, story by Sylvester Stallone and Chuck Dixon, art by Graham Nolan. Yes, you heard that correctly, folks. Sylvester Stallone himself has joined forces with Chuck Dixon, the guy that invented Bane, and they are creating a comic book about the Expendables. And it's as badass. Now, there's a video with Myers where Chuck Dixon talks about how this met, and the whole reason this is going to a comic book, from what I understand from the video, is Sylvester Stallone did not. He wanted to do he wanted to go bigger with the Expendables, but he didn't believe it was possible to take to a movie screen how far he wanted to go. So, this comic book is going to be, and I've said this before, a comic book is a visual movie, or like a movie. The only difference is you have an unlimited budget. Instead of trying to fake anti-gravity, you just go buy an anti-gravity generator and throw it into the comic book and activate the anti-grav system inside there. If you want to, you don't fake a planet in a comic book. You go to the planet in the comic book. So here's the thing: they've actually rented a lot in hell, basically, and the Sylvester Stallone and them are doing a comic book film inside of hell, basically. So I mean, it's awesome here. So we've got this stuff here. Creator of Rocky and Bane, telling an amazing story of supernatural combat. There we go. The Expendables are an international team of mercenaries based out of New Orleans, Louisiana. You see, we got some good art right here. We got Lee Christmas. We got Toll Road down here. I mean, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Dolph Lundgren's character just looks amazing. Oh, by the way, but I mean, this art's actually really good. I mean, you can tell they got the sneer off Sylvester Stallone. You got to get that lip. You got to get that lip action from Sylvester Stallone. That's what makes him as a human being. This band of badasses is led by founding member Barney Ross, a highly decorated veteran of the United States military. While the membership varies wildly, once topping out at 22 members, the core group is comprised of Lee Christmas, Brit, knife fighter, second in command, unlucky in love. Gunnar Jensen, Swede, giant, genius, self-medicates with alcohol and street pharmaceuticals. Yin Yang, Chinese, rage quits the team every year or so. Back for now, he's broke. Toll Road, American, necrotic, small unit combat operations are his version of group therapy. I'm just loving this. I love this! In fact, my wife asked me, she was like, I want a Valentine's Day gift this year. What do you want? I said, how about we top it out at $30? She said, usually you try to push for 50. I said, yeah, I found something that I want a lot more than gun parts right now. And that's something for me, okay? If I find something I really want more than gun parts, it's either a very rare knife, and even like a full-size gun that I want so that I don't have to make another gun, or something like this, a really good comic book. You can see right here, man, we got some awesome looking art going back and forth here. We got Sylvester Stallone here. What's he doing here? He's apparently wrapped a chain around a dude's neck, stabbed him. That must be, what's his name? That must be Jean-Claude Van Damme's character from the Expendables. I believe it was Expendables 2, I believe it was. Yeah. That was just awesome. I love this look here on Dolph on Gunner's face right here. He's just having fun. I'm loving it. This right here. This is me when I saw this comic book. I was like, yes, I want this so bad. This is exact. My life is complete at this moment. But anywho, the team takes high risk, high reward missions and split the take equally. Contract work with the CIA keeps them out of jail for the international laws they break as mercenaries. Members come and go, but there's always a need for rough men to commit violence so that civilized people can sleep in peace. The Expendables are just the men for the job. Killed in combat, they awaken in hell. And we got several pages here of them in hell. That's, like I said, with comic books, you can literally just rent property wherever you want to for doing shoots. I mean, in reality, there's no telling how much money or what kind of threat Sylvester Stallone would have to give to Satan just to get in this area, but just to give us these beautiful shots. With a comic book, you can pretty much just put down whatever you want. And I love this. This is actually quintessential comic books right here. Sylvester Stallone picked this because he wanted to go as big as he possibly could inside of a universe. And with a movie, he probably couldn't do this and do it very well. It would almost end up looking like a B horror movie or a low budget B movie that wouldn't go in either direction. The Expendables is really shot high quality with old school action heroes. And I mean, literally, what person do you think of nowadays? What actor do you sit there and say, oh, this is a Jason Statham movie? Or like, this is a Sylvester Stallone movie or a Bruce Willis movie or something to that effect. You don't have that anymore. A lot of actors are remembered now for the character that they're playing now. They're named after this. I think, what's his name that plays Captain America? They don't even remember his name. They just call him Steve. They just say, oh, he plays Steve Rogers. Or Robert Downey Jr. is probably one of the last action heroes, or even close to it, because most people, they refer to him as Iron Man, but they say he's the guy that plays Tony Stark. Most of the other actors that come after him, Marvel, they're remembered for the parts that they're playing. And they're named after those parts. Back in the day, when you heard, oh, hey, did you know that they're having a Sylvester Stallone movie coming out? Well, who's Sylvester Stallone? He's a dude that played Rambo, you idiot. Oh, what's the movie? Tango and Cash. Oh, yeah, we got to go watch that. Who else is in there? Kurt Russell. Who's that guy? Oh, he played Snake Plissken in Escape from New York City. Oh, yes, it's got Kurt Russell. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. I couldn't figure out why Kurt Russell was never in the Expendables movies, though. But anyway, back to this. We're trying to get going here, but there's just so much I'm excited about because we got all this wonderful art. I should be scrolling through as I sit here and jabber. But I mean, we've got this amazing art here. We've got Barney and them apparently fighting a bunch of war elephants. This just hooking up with a dude from World War II, it looks like. It looks almost like Audie Murphy. It looks like he's fighting side by side. If that is Audie Murphy, my God, this is getting bigger and badder than I ever heard of. Sylvester Stallone brought Audie Murphy back from the dead just so he could fight next to him and fight a war elephant. It's getting good. I'm loving this. I am just loving this. And I'm also loving the convertible Mustang right here. Of course, I will tell you this. If you're going to be driving through hell in a convertible Mustang, you should put like a Chevy 4x4 drivetrain system underneath it so that it's lifted up off the ground and has some big giant ass wheels. That would have made it so much more, Expendables looking. It's sort of like the scene in the second movie. I'm not here to critique. I'm just saying I'd have done differently. I'd have gone even more badass with the Mustang. But hey, we're trying the Expendables in a comic book, and it looks good. It's one tiny, tiny little problem I can live with. Okay, still looks badass with that 50 cal in the back. But I mean, we got Gunner taking out war elephants. We got, I don't know who this other guy is. But I'm betting we're getting some historical characters, some historical badasses in here. If this guy here is Audie Murphy, I'm wondering if this guy, because he looks like a gangster, I wonder if he's not the guy that led the Untouchables. That would be cool. The Expendables and the Untouchables joining forces. That would just be amazing. You see here, we got Barney Ross doing the kill the monster from the inside because I'm such a badass. Looks like we got Stukas. Looks like, oh yeah, Stukas and Valkyries and Elliot Ness. I think that was the name. I'm not sure. We got dragons and xenomorphs. And I love this star fort back here in the back. That is just awesome. I love Star Forts. If I ever do a survival game and I've got the freedom to build something, I usually try to build a Star Fort. There's a game I actually play with, which is called what is it? 7 Days to Die, and you can build pretty much like Minecraft like building, but it's a lot more serious because you got guns and shit. But anyway, we've got 50-page main story accompanied by 3 side quests. This is just awesome. We've got the bridge. Barney Ross is stunned to find the soul of his still living friend Tool trapped in hell. Tool, Mickey Rooker, I think, is his name. I'm really scared to say that because I get his name usually mixed up with the guy that played Merle in Walking Dead. I think his name was Michael Rooker. I'm not sure. But yeah, he was the dude. For those who don't know a lot about actors, who just, are fans of the Expendables but don't know a lot about the actors, he was the tattoo artist in there that was talking, had the cowboy hat and the tattoos and the toothpick in his mouth, long hair, rough looking dude. Really cool dude. But he was the guy in there that was, Barney's good friend and told him if I'd have saved that woman, I could have probably saved some. If I'd have done something to save that woman, I could have saved my soul too. And he's kind of, his story is kind of the reason Barney goes back in the first Expendables and tries to save and saves the chick eventually from the warlord's daughter and ends their reign over in that third world country or whatnot. I mean, yeah, I'm loving this. I mean, Barney Ross is probably going to try and figure out how to save him. I hope that's what's happening there because that'd just be awesome. Christmas in Hell. Lee Christmas is lured away from the team just when they need him the most. Barbarian's Holiday. Gunner makes the most of a bad situation. That's just going to be fucking hilarious. If we're going to like expand on the character on Gunner from the movies, that's going to be how do I put this? It's going to be like Gunner meets Deadpool to some extent. At least that's how I see it. I don't know. I'm not a part of this. I'm just the messenger. I'm just putting this out here. We got more really good stuff. Looks like Barney's bumping into a samurai at some point. Might be joining forces with a samurai. I'm loving that art. That's not even new school because that is old school Rambo face. That's back when Sylvester Stallone. That's probably back when Sylvester Stallone was younger, being put into putting in Barney's outfit, which is awesome. I'm loving this. This is just this is just awesome. If this is a good campaign and it looks like it's becoming a good. Yes, we have Barney Ross. We got Sylvester Stallone whooping every single bad guy in history. They're effed. If Sylvester Stallone joins forces with John Wayne in this book, it will absolutely make the series. Okay, we need Sylvester Stallone and John Wayne joining forces at some point. I hope that happens. If it doesn't, do it in book 2. Okay, do the second book where he joins up with John Wayne. That'd be awesome. We got Tool right down here at the bottom. So those of y'all that have seen the movie, I'm not sure whose cover this is. Okay, that's the Renzo Rodriguez cover, Jason Johnson cover, Kyle Ritter Chromium cover. The one I'm probably going to get will be Richard Myers cover. So, we got a lot of good stuff. So back up here, for those of y'all that are interested, because I did this on the last video, and this is how I like to do it. Right now, wow, damn, they actually went up. I was supposed to get 10,000. They're about 11 times more money than they were going to get. So, wow, damn, that's good. 18 days left to back. So y'all got to get on here, folks. So we've got the perks that are coming on with this right now. You got t-shirt book pinup. That's like $60. Book pinup. That's like $30. And then you've got these multiple variants that are all $30. I'm getting the Myers variant because I'm a fan of Jawbreakers. So, but y'all can get whatever the frick you want. Um, I don't know if what variant. I'm kind of partial to the variant where what's the variant? Josh Johnson variant cover. I may get the Josh Johnson variant cover actually because I like the whole having Sylvester Stallone punching all the bad guys of history. My dad would just love it. Well, I showed this to my dad, and he's like, "Are you kidding?" He said, "Sylvester Stallone's doing a comic book." I'm like, "Yes." He said, "You get that? I want to read it." So I'm gonna have to get this book. I'm probably gonna get the Jason Johnson variant because my dad saw it, and I kind of like that one. So I'm sorry, Myers. I may get the Jason Johnson. I'm up in the flip. So you got several variants here. Then we also have the T-shirt. I guess you can get a T-shirt by itself for $30. There's a chromium color cover. Now, the chromium cover, if I remember correctly, the chromium cover is chromium on the outside, but it is like a director's edition. There's no colored interior pages from what I've heard. I'm going off of what Myers has told everyone. And because of that, you're not going to get full colored pages, but you are going to get all the background and everything. It's kind of a director's edition to this. In my opinion, $30 does not do it justice. So I mean, you're getting a good price. This should be a $60 premium. Because one, you're getting a very good chromium cover. If you've ever seen the chromium covers, they're amazing. I've yet to buy one, but I've only got a limited amount of money, so we're gonna get something. And I want full color interior on my comic book. So anyway, we've got you can buy $2, 8% off supposedly, about $55. Myers signed book, $100. All 5 books plus a pinup, $125. Let's see. Sketch plus book plus pinup, $150. Original art Johnson variant, $1,500 USD. Dear God, there's only one for this. So anybody that's got a shit ton of money, man, go for that one. This is the one here that I wish I had the money for, but it was already gone by the time I got it. It's Sylvester Stallone. This has already been sold out. Original art by Myers for $3,000 is already sold out. Like Sylvester Stallone, just his signature, apparently $1,000, and 25 of them were claimed. So I mean, that's alpha male, that's alpha wolf star power right there. Original art, and you can make a contribution. But yes, I mean, if you guys are interested in this I would definitely recommend it. My wife was coming home this afternoon. She said, "I'm going to tell you what I want for Valentine's Day." And I said, "Okay, well, you're ordering me a comic book for Valentine's Day." I've also grabbed some chocolates. I'm going to get some flowers to try and sweeten the deal, so she'll be more inclined. So there won't be anything in the back of her mind like, this guy really loves me. I need to give him the comic book he wants. But anyway, yes, enjoy this right now, folks. It is the Expendables Go to Hell graphic novel by legendary actor Sylvester Stallone and legendary comic writer Chuck Dixon. I'm telling y'all couldn't. This is probably one of the best comics of this year. It's probably going to pull. I figure it's going to pull a decent amount of money, but I'm quite certain that the story is going to be amazing. So if you guys are interested in it, because I know a lot of guys on here are action hero fans. I know a lot of people that are on the channel right now. They're action hero fans. They like this stuff. A lot of people from Missouri are watching my channel right now. So if you guys enjoy this, do try to buy it if you think it's something you want. I'm definitely buying it. Also, if you guys like the video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and also drop me a comment because I like to hear. Tell me what you think about Sylvester Stallone getting into the comic industry. All right, this guy must be a comic fan for him to have figured this out and decided to do this nonsense right here. So I mean, and who do you think Sylvester Stallone's favorite superhero is? I think his favorite superhero might be himself. I'm not sure, but I mean, we'll get going on. We'll figure that out. Y'all just talk to me in the comments if you can. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell because it just helps the channel out. And as always, I'm the Last Raider. Be safe, stay frosty, and I'll see you guys next time.